long-term oil forecast from commoditiesmansion.com. As you can see, the April contract that we are using to measure this shows that the 100 mark is definitely going to be supportive for oil, and the 95 mark shortly below that will be extremely supportive for oil. And in fact, any retrace back to 95 looks like it would be a great place to enter a long-term buying position for oil. Unless the Middle East calms down, and that is very unlikely, oil prices should remain inflated. The other thing that could derail oil prices might be the strength in the U.S. dollar, which, judging from the lack of the flight to safety trade, at least involving the dollar here during all of this turmoil, that seems to be extremely unlikely. If anything, they're buying the franc instead of the dollar. So because of that, since its commodity is priced in dollars, as the dollar gets crushed, oil should only go up. Right now, you are looking to either enter on Monday based upon this supportive candle here that looks like a hammer, and to try to make a run to 107.50 and beyond, or we are waiting very patiently to hit 95 again and look to buy at that point. Looking at Brent crude, you can see that it's a very similar situation in the sense that it is definitely in an uptrend, and there are some places where we would like to buy long term. 105 is certainly one of them. 112.50 has served as support here recently. So if we can get a breakdown of that, 105 would be considered a good value on Brent, especially as the trend line should extend down to be supportive of that point. Another thing that can be done is to buy here at 112.50 with the idea of making a run back to 120. Certainly, we've got two excellent buying opportunities at 112.50 and 105. 120 should serve as resistance, and that will be our first target. And then after that, it's up, up, and away. We don't really know where this will end up. We would have to figure that it would go on to try to challenge the highs from a couple years ago.